Dead men tell no tales, but their ships speak volumes. Welcome to the Cursed Compass, where we explore the darkest maritime mysteries.
Deep within ancient Norse cosmological records lies the description of a Class A eschatological anomaly, a vessel designed specifically for the end of the world. The texts call it Naglfar. According to the mythology, this ship is foretold to arrive at Ragnarök, ferrying hordes of giants and monsters to battle the gods. But its most terrifying feature is its construction material. Naglfar is built entirely from the untrimmed fingernails and toenails of the dead. This creates a direct, horrifying cause and effect loop, a mundane failure in personal hygiene, leaving the nails of the deceased intact, actively constructs the very vehicle that will bring about human destruction. This specific threat model is thoroughly documented in our primary 13th century archival sources, the Poetic and Prose Eddas. In this cosmological framework, human biology is the direct material cause of the apocalypse. We are the unwitting architects of the anomaly. Our earliest incident report comes from the Poetic Edda, specifically the poem known as the Voluspa. It details the precise environmental conditions required for the deployment. The text outlines severe apocalyptic triggers. Rising floodwaters sweep the earth, and the Midgard serpent, Jormungandr, enters a state of Jotun rage, violently thrashing in the ocean. Amidst this chaos, the text provides an exact intercept of the arrival signs. An eagle screams, tearing at carcasses, and then Naglfar is loosed. However, the files contain an operational discrepancy regarding command. Stanza 51 claims Loki steers the ship, while stanza 50 states a giant named Hrym arrives from the east, steering with a shield. Rather than a mere translation error, this contradiction reads like the conflicting eyewitness accounts expected from an uncontainable, chaotic event. The identity of the helmsman is secondary. The Poetic Edda confirms the ship's launch is tied inextricably to catastrophic environmental collapse. For further containment protocols, we pivot to a secondary dataset, the Prose Edda, authored by Snorri Sturluson in the 13th century. In chapter 51 of Gylfaginning, Sturluson issues a desperate warning. He states explicitly that anyone buried with untrimmed nails contributes building material to the enemy armada. The physical mechanics are stark. The gods and living men wish the ship would take a long time to finish, but the constant, steady rate of human mortality ensures the construction never stops. This reveals the purpose behind actual historical Viking funerary customs. Trimming the nails of the dead served as a form of ritualistic sabotage designed to delay the end of the world. This animated chart visualizes the terrifying math of that biological accumulation. Without the proper burial rites, each fatality slowly and systematically supplies a shipyard we cannot reach. Sturluson's account also resolves the chain of command discrepancy, officially designating the giant Hrym as the captain of the vessel. With Snorri's account, Naglfar becomes an active, ongoing, and perpetual crisis, a disaster fueled by the living, requiring constant ritual management. The evidence extends beyond textual files. We can track this eschatological threat through the geographic reality of physical monuments scattered across Scandinavia. The Tollstorp runestone in Scania, Sweden, serves as a specific devocation to this threat. Look at the anomaly carved into the stone's ship. It features highly unconventional, outward-going beakheads on both the fore and aft, a design unlike any known functional Viking ship. Expert consensus confirms this design is a symbolic representation of the apocalyptic vessel itself. Furthermore, the accompanying runic inscriptions translate to the names Ulfr, meaning wolf, and Klepper. Scholars link these to the wolf Fenrir breaking his cosmic bindings at the start of Ragnarök. The stone's existence suggests that these populations lived in a state of active, daily concern regarding the ship's inevitable completion. The threat of biological weaponization extends beyond Scandinavia, appearing in parallel systems across the ancient world. In 1977, researcher Bruce Lincoln compiled extensive comparative data regarding the treatment of hair and nails across multiple ancient cultures. This map tracks the spread of this mythological pathogen across the ancient Indo-European world, tracing a clear vector from prehistoric Iran up toward northern Europe. When we cross-reference the Norse files with ancient Iranian Avestan texts, we find warnings of an identical biological threat. The Iranian deity Ahura Mazda issues a specific directive. Demons, known as divas, spring directly into existence from improperly buried human hair and nails. Naglfar represents a highly localized, ultimate physical manifestation of an ancient Indo-European anxiety regarding the disposal of human remains. Synthesizing the historical files yields one horrifying reality: an ancient Indo-European fear of biological contamination slowly evolved into the ultimate Germanic doomsday weapon. The cosmological model allows for no escape. There is no avoiding Ragnarök, only delaying it through rigorous funerary hygiene. The math is grim. Every single day, thousands of people die without the proper ritual preparation, continuously and silently supplying the enemy shipyard. Piece by piece, the terrifying vessel slowly grows in the dark, assembling itself from the discarded fragments of humanity. The environmental triggers, the rising floodwaters and the snapping of cosmic bindings, are only a matter of time. The records are clear. We are the ongoing architects of our own apocalypse, and Naglfar is out there,